and welcome back to the International Builders Show. We're here at the Westlake Royal Building Products booth, and we are streaming live about what's going on and talking to some of the great folks with Westlake. I'm Heidi Ellsworth, and I am so excited to welcome Jason Lamers to the soundstage. Jason, welcome.
Yes, I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm excited. You have a really fun story to tell.
I do. So, well, first, I'm a director of sales on the stone side for Cultured Stone, El Dorado, and some of the other Westlake products.
I love El Dorado.
Yeah.
Just saying.
A couple of years ago, I had an unfortunate event with a hailstorm on my personal house, and being aware of some of the great products Westlake had, looked to the unified steel product and utilized it on my own house.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, hailstorm. You wanted to replace with something that you wouldn't have to replace again later on.
Yes.
Makes so much sense to me. I'm not quite sure why we don't do that all the time. But, okay, so you decided to put on stone-coated steel.
I did, yes.
Unified steel product. Yep. Tell us a little bit about kind of your process. What did you want to do with that?
Yeah, so one of the things when we come to these shows and some of the data we have available for consumers is, hey, what is the energy savings going to be? And I wanted to just check that.
Yeah,
data driven.
Right.
And so I worked with our marketing department here at Westlake, and so I installed temperature probes in my attic.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
Prior to my roof installation. Yeah. And I checked the attic temperatures and how hot they would get with the asphalt shingles for a month leading up to my installation. And then I kept those probes in and I tracked temperatures afterwards.
Okay.
And it was amazing.
Okay,
transformational.
Yeah.
I mean, my attic temperatures dropped by between 35 to 45 degrees, depending on the time of day.
Wow.
So it wasn't a heat sink absorbing all of that UV, that heat coming from the sun. And it was amazing to see that transformation of my attic temps coming down with the unified steel roof.
Yeah, and reflecting it. Now, you know what, and I'm sorry if you said it at the beginning, but where do you live?
I live in just north of St. Paul, Minnesota.
Okay, perfect. So it's really, I mean, no matter where you live, but that attic, keeping your attic cool does so much for your energy, your AC, everything else, mold, all the good things.
It does. And so seeing the temperatures come down, I then went back and I pulled all of my energy usage for my therms, for my gas, and my kilowatt hours used for my energy bills for 12 months prior.
Okay.
And then I tracked it for 12 months after my installation. And so I have a complete comparison now to be able to see what are my savings, what is my situation, but I think it could apply to a lot of people. Combined, I'm saving about 18%, or I'm reduced my usage of gas and electric by 18.1, 18.2%.
Wow. So you almost, in a certain amount of time, you're going to pay for that roof, just with your savings.
So year one savings was $550 on my utility bills, which was fantastic.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, the unified steel roof is a class 4 roof assembly.
Exactly.
Qualified me for some discounts with my insurance carrier, which is saving me about another $450. So between the two, I'm personally saving out of my pocket $1,000 a year, which is everything that our products are intended to do. It was real world in my house doing, and I live in a modest 2-story. Family house.
But I've been in sales most of my career. You're in sales. You know that what is important for sales is that you believe in the product. And here you have all this data, all this facts to show it. Now I know you're selling in a different division, but still that just carries so much weight. Yeah,
it's exciting. So in prepping all of that information, I was really excited to be able to go back to our sales organization and our marketing team and be like, how do we get this to people? How do we share this information? I know every house is a little bit different, but I want to be able to expand this message, make people aware that there's savings to be had, and not only that, but going from an asphalt shingle roof to our to a stone-coated steel roof,
Yeah.
it's got a lot more depth and profile and character. Architecturally, my house, it's one of the best-looking houses on the street
I love
now.
it. It pops.
I mean,
It pops.
I get the best of both worlds.
I love it.
Performance and beauty.
And you're not worried about that next hailstorm.
I'm really not.
Yeah.
I mean, like that Class 4 rating, it's that roof's going to be there for my lifetime, probably. The next people who might eventually buy our house. But we got young kids, so we're going to be in the house
You're
for a
gonna be
while.
there a while, and no
Yeah,
worries. I love it.
exactly.
And yearly savings.
And yearly savings.
Yeah. Now, I know that Unified Steel here has a whole section where they're showing heat
Yeah.
and reflectivity. So anybody who's here at the International Builders Show, if you're coming by, you can check that out with all the data, all the details. It's really cool. We're going to take a tour here in a minute and see it.
That's awesome. Yeah, everybody should check that out. What you're seeing there with those temperature, real world, displays, examples, it translates.
Yeah.
It's real.
It does. It is real. And that is what's important, especially as we just had our last interview and Mike from LBM was talking about remodel in place, right?
Yeah.
How many people are remodeling and how many people don't want to keep replacing their roof after every hailstorm?
Yeah. It's not just your roof. It's your landscaping. It's your yard.
Yes.
They try to pick up every nail when they replace a roof or do a remodeling project, but I'm still finding them.
Yeah, I still now and then, yeah.
And you don't want that. So,
That is so cool.
more resilient, more durable products that have longer life expectancies. It's a great option.
Now, how long have you had your roof?
So I've had my roof on for 2.5 years now.
Awesome. So it still kind of has that new car smell?
Still's got the new car, so it does. I got 2 years of rural world testimony experience, but I've been in the house for 13 years.
Oh, wow.
So
yeah.
I built the house new when it was built.
Oh,
so my
I
first
love it.
roof lasted 11 years, or
Right.
just under 11 years. I'm excited now that I don't have to worry about that in the next 11, 12, 15 years. Hailstorms happen.
Yeah.
It's Mother Nature.
Right, but I'm telling you what, you're in a safe place. So
Yeah, it's exciting.
thank you for stopping by and
Yeah.
sharing your story. We're also going to be coming over and looking at a lot of your stone later on with Sarah and some of the folks there. So we may see you in passing as we're checking out all your stuff.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you. Fun story. I love it. Real life. We'll be back soon. We've got a lot more coming your way, including